Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Leo. Please keep in mind it is a general reading, so it will not resonate with each and every one of you who are watching Leo. So what I have here is somebody who's in the reverse. It is the Queen of Wands energy, so it could be, it's fire, it could be you, or it could be the other person that's taking on this energy, or you could be dealing with another fire sign even. And so this queen in reverse is puzzling over something. Now you're going to know if this is you just by the story. Okay, so she's puzzling over something. There's something she doesn't see or doesn't understand about a situation, you know. She could be wondering, well, she's feeling definitely things are unfair. Things are unfair. Maybe she feels like somebody lied to her. Justice is in the reverse. Or maybe she's been lying to herself about something. Maybe there really is something she's not seeing. Okay. It could be that she feels, she or he, I'm saying she because it's a woman, but it could be a man, you know. But on the card, it's a woman. And so she could be feeling this woe is me type of energy, feeling like life is so unfair, or this situation is unfair, that someone may have lied to her. She's puzzling over all of this. She doesn't really have any answers. It could be that because justice in the reverse, I feel like she doesn't have her answers, but she may have she or he may have taken a decision based on emotion as well, and there was a consequence for that. This could be why she's in this position and why justice is in that position. Okay. She could be puzzling over her entire situation, rethinking something, trying to how do you say, trying to kind of clear things up, clear away the fog, trying to see things. It could be also that she didn't listen to her intuition, and this is why she's here. Okay, she didn't listen to her intuition. This is why she's here. Um, and thinking of taking a chance on reaching out to this person. Okay, she could have walked away from this person, or they could have walked away from her. And there's another thing with this card here at the bottom of the deck. It could be that she's in this position wondering why the other person didn't go through with something. That's a possibility. Okay. Um, Maybe she lost somebody to somebody else. Okay, that's a possibility as well with that card. Or it could also be, because there's many of you watching, could go down many different ways. It could also be that she or he is thinking of going to get the truth, but is wondering if they should go through with it or not. Should they persevere or not? Okay. Yeah, somebody said goodbye, but they're very resistant to that energy. And so we have again another fire sign in the reverse here. And so I feel like somebody distanced themselves. Maybe this person at the heart of the reading, she or he, maybe they didn't think they were going to get what they wanted and didn't go through with something, you know, with those Nine of Wands reversed, threw in the towel, you know, and distance themselves. That's a very strong possibility. And now they're sitting in this energy of woe is me. But they could have based that decision or took that decision based on emotion. And it could have been an emotional response to something. Could have been a trigger. But I feel like there was an emotional response to something that landed them in this energy of woe is me and wondering what the heck happened. And so I feel like they want to go and solve the mystery. And that's why the dice are here. And so it's like saying, okay, roll the dice. What are you going to do? You take a chance, take a risk on this. It feels like they know, because with this card here, in the upright, you don't know. It's like an unexpected situation. It's like the unknown. Okay, so this is somebody's fear of the unknown. But in the reverse, it is fear of. It's like they know what the threat is. So they know what the threat is. They know that they could stand to lose here. Okay. And so should they take the risk, knowing what they know? Okay. Should they take the risk? I feel like they're too much up in their head. Okay. This is what they did in the past. They were up in their head and they took an impulsive decision, and that's why they landed here. But if they don't get out of this energy, they're going to stay here. So instead, they need to start listening to their intuition. Okay. Get out of your head and start listening to your intuition. Um, so they've got this idea, they've got this idea about the lovers, so about a love situation, somebody they do still love even though they've distanced themselves. And they got this idea, I feel like they're wanting to learn something with the Hierophant. Okay, so either they're getting coming for information or they're going to reveal information to you. It could be that they are about to learn something because the Hierophant is about learning. I feel like, see, with the Seven of Love, there's like a lot of, he's like really up in their head. They may obsess over certain things as well. Um, Currently not talking, but doing a lot of thinking. Doing a lot of thinking. Oh, this person oh, okay. So they have a habit of keeping things contained. This would have had an effect on that situation. Okay. Because they were up in their head, they contain things, so they had all these thoughts going on, which was stirring up their emotions. They weren't talking about it because he wouldn't have, thinking that somebody was like a wolf in sheep's clothing, so to speak. Okay, so they had all these ideas and illusions of something else going on. And this is why they reacted the way that they did. It's because of the thoughts they were thinking. Because of the thoughts they were thinking. The thoughts they were thinking stirred up the emotions, and boom, because they've been containing them, they just reached breaking point. So looking back here on this situation, there is wisdom to be gained, obviously, lessons to be learned as well. So this is thinking something bad is going to happen. So they want to take a chance. They're really, like, really wanting this information, wanting to solve the mystery of what happened in the past, because they didn't stick around to get it. They blew up. So they didn't have the information. They blew up and they withdrew and distanced themselves. So they don't really have any answers. All they can do is imagine. And when we imagine, what do we imagine? Our deepest, darkest fears. So it's just making a bad situation worse and keeping them stuck here. And so they want another chance with this person. They do love this person, but they have some emotional issues that they need to deal with. And we see that over here. There's a deeper emotional issue that is behind these thoughts that they are thinking. So they need, and with the Hierophant's appearance, definitely they would need to go back and find that, okay? Find out what it is. And so here they're looking at what they've lost, okay, and wanting to present their cup once again. Okay, it's like, well, what if I did? Would there be a tower? This, you can see how they're thinking, Would there be a tower? And so here they are grieving over what they've lost, but they really want answers. Okay, so they really want to know what exactly happened. What went wrong? Why didn't you go through with it? Or see, they thought you weren't going to go through with something, but what if you were? And what if they left too soon and didn't get all their answers? I mean, there are many things that could have changed this whole thing if they'd have just stuck around and got that information, but they didn't. And why didn't they? Because they always contain things, and they never talk about their thoughts or their feelings. That's why. That's why. And so here he is in the hangman energy, trying to understand his situation and wanting to heal or wanting to heal it, get these answers so that he can heal. He's still in love with you, this person. Look, Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups. There's a deeper issue behind these feelings of fairness. Okay. Oh my goodness. I will be right back. Gotta pick up my little dog. Be right back. So sorry about that. So yeah, she's now over here in her little bed. She's got a bed on the desk and on the floor. So yeah. So um, there's a deeper emotional issue behind these feelings of unfairness. Okay, behind the feelings and thoughts that they were having in the past about your situation and about whatever this was, that there's all this curiosity about you not going through with something. What is that? And is that even the case? Perhaps it's them who didn't go through with something, and maybe they need to look at why. Okay, and yeah, and that's a real possibility that they're blaming you for something, but yet maybe they need to look at themselves, okay? Because when your outer world looks like this, then typically there's something inside that needs to be fixed, because your outer world is simply a reflection of what's going on inside of you, What you're thinking and feeling is what you're attracting. And so I feel that is the case here. And so, exactly, there's the high priestess, is what I was just saying. In order to solve the puzzle, she's about mysteries and puzzling and puzzles. And in order to solve this puzzle, I feel like they have to look inward. Okay. Um, I think that they would find illumination there, especially that the Hierophant has made an appearance here. Um, so the question remains, are they going to take this leap of faith and reach out to you to try to solve their mystery? Okay, because I feel like they're very anxious to do this. I feel there's a certain anxiousness on this on this person. And yes, definitely on the reading. And I feel like they really do want to communicate. Look at this. Okay, so you have this in your reading, and that is a message, and it is a message to get the bigger picture of something, which is exactly what we're talking about. Okay, that begins within, okay, and will finish without, and so it will begin in their inner world, and it will reflect into the outer world. So something will be found within, and then they themselves will begin to move outward for answers. That's what I feel. Okay. There's the communication. This person still loved you when they walked away from you. They were hiding their heart. And after a pause, they are going to return. See, a pause to assess a situation, which is exactly what we were doing. Now you are going to receive the results of that assessment. That's what you're going to. They've been sitting here thinking for some time. Look at that. But now they've decided. So I feel like with the appearance of this king here, I feel like they have done some inner reflection and they do see or recognize something here, because this is about deciding to communicate something even if it stings a little bit. So they may have to admit to something, or admit to have been wrong, or have jumped the gun even. So you have communication coming. Okay, I feel like the question is, and this question has been driving them crazy for some time. I think that they've been thinking about it for some time. It's been driving them crazy, and I think what they're going to do is just go for it. It's like this person is unpredictable. So when the moment strikes, bang, they go for it. So it could happen at any moment. At any moment. And so that's just the way they are. Okay. It's like enough is enough. I can't take it anymore. I need these answers. And so, yeah, they're definitely going to roll those dice. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you. Bye for now.